So I've got a challenge for you. Imagine your favorite power system that you've seen in fiction. What was it that you liked about it so much? Was it the interesting powers that they gave the characters, or was it the way that the powers affected the story and as a whole? There are many different ways that power systems can affect your story, and that's why it's crucial for you to make a good one so that it enriches your story and world. Hi, I'm Matthew, and I've spent dozens and dozens of hours on creative writing, world building, and storycraft, reading tons of books and watching tons of videos. And today, I've got 3 tips that I've learned that will help you create great power systems. So, what are some of these traits that make for making a good power system? Let's start off with taking a look at Magic from Black Clover. In the story, magic plays an integral role to nearly all aspects of life in the in Black Clover. It affects social standing, with there being a huge class divide within the kingdom. Those on the outskirts are looked down upon those who are up in the inner parts, primarily because they have little magic power. On the contrary, the noble houses all have high magic power and live in the inner parts of the kingdom. Alongside with this, the kingdom has magic knights who are tasked with defending the kingdom for both foreign and native threats. As a result, the magic knights are often dominated by said nobility because they have high magic power. It makes sense. So as you can see within the world, Black Clover, magic isn't just a cool way to give powers. It's critical to the makeup of of, of the story itself. And that leads me to the first point. Your power system needs to have clear ramifications on your world and characters. So ask yourself these questions when you're making a power system. How does the power system influence your character's decisions, worldview, and slash or goals? If the power system is available to everyone, how does that affect the society from the higher ups to the bottom feeders? How does it affect crime, culture, philosophy? If your power system isn't available to everyone, how does it affect those who are individuals who do have it, and how does it change them? When your power system is such a crucial aspect to your world, it can greatly enrich your story. Like going back to Black Clover, for example, if you take out magic, the whole story falls apart. Like you'd have to start from the ground up. Now, I'm going to share a personal opinion of mine regarding power systems. And that's I couldn't care less about a world having like 5 different power systems that are all shallow and unfleshed out. Instead, I prefer one power system which would be explored more intimately, like cursed energy from Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, cursed energy has got to be one of the most complex and deep power systems ever. Even the author states that you probably couldn't explain it fully. So, to start, cursed energy is born from humans' negative emotions, and when it leaks out, they create cursed spirits. Now, cursed energy can be used in so many different ways, from just channeling into your fists in weapons, or using reverse cursed energy, which requires freaking math to understand and heals you. Then there's domain expansions in the bread and butter, the power system curse techniques, which are unique to the user and are often assigned at birth and grow with the user. Now I could keep going, but I would be here for too long. The point is that due to the depth of curse energy, it allows a great deal of character expression that can't be replicated by another character. Which leads to my next tip. A good power system isn't just about giving them cool powers, but allows for unique character expression. Now there are multiple ways you can do this, and I'll give you some examples. So like going back to JJK, we have Maki. Now Maki is unique in the story because she actually does not have curse energy at all, which makes her stand out from the rest of the cast. Instead, instead of using cursed energy, she uses cursed tools, which are a result from somebody pouring their cursed energy into an object, and it eventually enchants the weapon. So Maki is pretty much that trope of, I don't give a crap about your powers, I've got hands. Which I absolutely adore those characters. I love those types of characters who just don't give a crap about the power system, but that's a whole nother side tangent. Now, when you do the opposite of what I say, you get a power system that feels like you can just slap it onto anybody, like Ki from Dragon Ball. Now, if you're anything like me, I know that you've always wanted to shoot a Kamehameha out of your hands. And if you don't, you're both a liar and a loser. But I have to say, Key isn't all that as a power system, in my opinion, as it lacks much of what makes for a great power system. It doesn't allow for much individual expression, and most of the attacks can be simplified down to big blast, go boom. Which brings up another question. What are some ways that you can make your power system have a great impact on your character? The most important aspect of a story is a character going after their goals and using whatever they have at their disposal to achieve said goal. Good power systems are also tools for your character, but great power systems do more than this. Not only do they serve as a means to an end, but they also create unique obstacles for your characters to overcome. Now, there are many ways you could create these types of challenges for your character, and a few examples are included to, but not limited to, personal moral conflict with using said power, disastrous consequences when using the power, or unique limitations for the power system. And that last one in particular is really important and honestly can be a video in of itself. So if you want me a video of me breaking that down for you, let's get the likes to at least 20 and I'll give it to you. Now, check out this video right here. And I'll learn how to make stronger characters. And I'll see you next one.